Yeah, hey, you know we're not. Thank you, Dr. Trotter, for being here this morning. Sam,
good.
Great asset here to Athens, Alabama. Joseph, see you at Lindsay Lane all the time.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I know exactly where he sits. I told him, I said,
we
you
were
sit
just
over on Dusty's right side.
He was actually there when there were, what, 250 members, you said? So you've seen a lot of growth.
About 16 years.
Gosh.
But we're up here today also to talk about Lindsay Lane. So coming up Saturday at noon, got a big deal now. I was talking to Joe. I shot video down at McClary Ford, and y'all had the big Mustang. You say this one, and that thing was huge, is going to be bigger than there. How is that possible?
Well, it has exploded. I can start at the beginning if you want, but yeah, we're expecting probably somewhere between 200 and 300 cars at this.
In the parking lot down
in the parking lot. I called the church and talked to Bradley and said, hey, can the parking lot handle 400 or 500 cars? And he said yes. So I said, well, we'd love to have it there. So that's
nice
what we're doing. But yeah, this thing, I don't know how much you want me to tell, but it's
but it's for Eli Williams, who has a brain cancer. Is that correct?
He does. He has some type of rare form. I can't pronounce the name of that, but it's a very unfortunate thing for him and his family. And one of our Mustang Club members found out about him and approached me right before Christmas and said, you know, what do you think about having a car show for him, like a mini car show? In fact, it was going to be in Forest Hills subdivision at their clubhouse. And we were probably going to have, you know, 8 or 10 cars just for him. Let him come out, see the cars, sit in them. Well, next thing you know, we're hearing that...
You ain't going to get no 100 cars in Forest Hills.
No.
They were just going to do 8 to 10 just for him.
At that time.
Yeah, now a little research on him, or a little background information on Eli he's 9 years old now, is that correct? And he actually had cancer, went through his radiation and chemo, and he was in remission for a while, and then it has come back, so we're trying to keep him happy.
He's going through some current treatments now, and you know, there's times when he's sick.
Now, will he be at the show Saturday?
He's going to be there. He's excited to see these cars.
Matt Prater singing?
Was supposed to. I don't know about the weather.
The weather's going to be beautiful. You know how musicians
warmer
are.
Than today.
That's true. They're little fair-weathered musicians.
Well, how are you raising money? How is this going to? Is it a cost to get in?
No,
or what?
There's no cost to get in. We're taking donations. I know that Eli's mom, Christy, her goal was to raise $1,500 through donations at the show to buy a brick at St. Jude's in his honor. And all of the money will be going to either the family or to wherever the family wants. I know they have an account set up at Redstone Federal, but they also are wanting to donate to St. Jude's Children's Cancer Research in Eli's honor. So it's going to be... Have you ever
been to St. Jude's?
I never have.
I haven't either, but we've had so many guests that come up here and talk about it, and this is great because community just always gets involved in things like this, and they say it is by far just wonderful.
So you're expecting at least 200 cars, 250 cars?
I'd say at least 200.
Is it still open to people?
It is. It's open to the public. I mean, anybody can come.
So there's going to be a lot of Mustangs there.
It is. That's where it primarily, when we found out from his mom that he was a huge Mustang fan. You know, he's dreaming of when he turns 16 getting a Mustang. So we said, well, let's let him see some, you know, let him kind of check them out. So, yeah, the bulk of it is going to be Mustangs. That's kind of how it started. But then we've opened it to just all muscle cars.
We'll let them see some others.
Hey, you bring yours up here.
Well, what do you got, Gloria?
No, mine's not a muscle car.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Oh, she said it ain't a muscle car. A 650i drop top BMW. Is that not a muscle car?
That counts in my book.
Okay.
That's new school muscle.
I can park that Hummer out there. It'd be a muscle car.
There you go. Bring it. Listen, I've heard from people that are bringing race cars. I've heard from people who are bringing the new 2014 Corvette. Imports, tuners.
I have so many to see.
I want to go back to what Dr. Trout was talking about a second ago, talking about prostate cancer. A friend of ours passed away with prostate cancer at 52 years old over the weekend. Steve Hall, and they had his funeral up in Ardmore, and he was a huge car fan.
Yes, he was.
Steve well, too.
He was very involved in the Ardmore Car Show. Great guy. It was a tragic loss with him, and he battled that a long time, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
But let me tell you about a couple of others.
Let me take a quick break and then come back before Doctor leaves. I need to take a picture for Facebook. Let me take a quick break on this fine, outstanding program. We'll come back in just a second. Y'all hang on. We're still talking to the good doctor. He's still in here. Yeah, we'll see you at Lindsay Lane this Sunday. We got a men's conference coming up too. You ain't got nothing to do on a Friday night. Tell him, Joseph.
That's right. I'll be there.
I'm going to be at Vanderbilt watching my daughter run.
Oh, great.
Vanderbilt track.
Good. You need that coat. It's cold outside. Let me do one second thing of news, a couple things on news.
Yes.
Athens Limestone Hospital is adding a special wing. This out of Decatur Daily this morning. Facility will be areas first for patients who require long-term care up to like 15, about 3 weeks, I think. They're going to be on the second floor of the hospital. See you, Doc.
Have a good day.
All right, so I wanted to throw that in, and a couple of little things we'll try to get to maybe later. But right now, oh, by the way, Taco Bell here in Athens has sold, Gresham Fast Foods of Athens sold 7 Taco Bell franchises.
Wow.
So they sold, that's on the News Courier front page this morning. Dang it, told me if I'd been smarter in my early career instead of trying to get in the TV business, I'd gotten a fast food franchise.
That's true. That's true.
Then I'd been making all kinds of cash. So everybody's going to eat. And we'll talk more about how many calories you can put on during the Super Bowl, up to 2,000 to 3,000 calories with a slice of pizza and a couple of brewskis and whatever else you may go to.
I already got our menu.
Oh, and I got to do some entertainment news right quick.
Okay. I love entertainment.
Captain and Tennille getting divorced after 30-something years of marriage.
I heard that.
Yeah, Captain and Tennille. Now she's from Birmingham, isn't she?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think so. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there.
I remember some of their songs.
Captain and Tennille getting divorced. Love, keep them together. That was their number one song. So it's over now. Joseph's from not far from where I grew up, over in Scottsboro, Alabama. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he saw me first. You were how old? You had to be a kid then.
I was probably about 10.
He was at the Country Rover story I did at Unclaimed Baggage. I was the first person they ever let in there videotape. It had been on Oprah and everything since then. And then at ski sale.
At the ski sale.
And I almost got run over when people, because I was inside.
Yeah, they were only open on Saturdays.
Yeah, back then. Now it's like a big-time business. Let's continue on this. Eli.
I was going to tell you about some of the special guests that are going to be at this that we've found out about. I knew this thing was getting bigger than me when I get a call from Portland, Oregon, that the national marketing director of the Mustang Club of America, who has 70-something thousand members, calls me and says, hey, we want to be involved. And I've also talked with Shelby of America out of Las Vegas. Of course, Carol Shelby's since passed away, but the corporation wanted to get involved. So as that began to take, flight, I get word that the Mustang Club of America's president is coming over from Augusta, Georgia to be here. Nice. So he's going to present Eli with some very special gifts. I'm not going to tell you about all those because I want to leave some stuff as a surprise for him. But let me mention 2 people that have just been my biggest helpers in this. Lawrence Taylor Duncan and Lisa Bass are club members of ours that have just gone above and beyond. I understand at this point Chick-fil-A is donating some sandwiches, Frito-Lay is donating some chips. So all those things we can sell at a sale price for charity.
Suppose right now the weather's supposed to be very cooperative.
That's what I'm hearing.
Now this is 12 to 4.
12 to 4.
Lindsay Lane parking lot right here on Lindsay Lane
on the
church.
South side of the parking lot.
South side of the parking lot.
You won't be able to miss it. Just drive down Lindsay Lane.
But
where are you going to park everybody?
Just going to line them up. If you've ever been to a cruise in.
I'm talking about parking the people that come.
Oh, well, we're going to try to get them in there too. I've talked with Floyd Johnson, police chief.
Field across
also a member of Lindsay Lane.
Yes, he's bringing one of the officers is bringing out some cones for us to kind of help direct.
Now, what kind of Mustang do you have?
I have a 2005 Mustang that I'm very soon going to lose to my 15-year-old, who's informed me that that's what he wants.
I've owned several Mustangs. I had one of the ugly versions back in the 80s sometime. They had a long, ugly looking one. I think I had one of those. Then we had a 35 special edition convertible. Now they're coming out with a 50th.
Yes, they are.
15 years ago.
Yeah,
well, that's true. Mustang will be celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. I'm actually going. There's 2 celebrations. No, I don't have a new one yet, but I'm actually going to Charlotte to that event. They have an event in Las Vegas and one in Charlotte, so that people on both sides of the country can attend.
Well, we're about to run out of time. What else we got there, Joseph?
Be there.
Yeah, again, it's going to be an event just for Eli. I wanted to let people know it's not your typical car show with awards and trophies. I'm telling them, look, leave your egos at home. Let's let it be about Eli.
Now, you were saying this is bigger than what was at McClary Ford back when I went up there with Greg Crow and shot some video. Greg had his truck up there. That was what, September? October?
October.
Because I just left Falkville's Fall Festival and came over. I said, This is a huge crowd, and you're saying this could be bigger than that?
It is. It's going to be bigger. I'm telling you, just the outpouring of love and support from the Athens community, and even Huntsville, Madison, Decatur. We're probably going to have some come even from Tennessee. I'm hearing they're bringing 10 or 12 Shelby Mustangs down. So we're just so excited to do this for Eli.
So it's something to do this Saturday when ain't nothing else going on.
That's right.
Don't forget, now the rodeo is next weekend in Huntsville, the 1st and 2nd on Friday and Saturday night, and we'll talk more about that next week. But this Saturday, nothing going on except that, and the weather's going to be great. Any other thing? I got to wrap this up.
No, I appreciate you guys letting me get the word out.
All right, good to see you. Good to see you at church on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
When I know where somebody see it, you know I've spotted.
That's right. I'll come over and say hey.
All right, great. We got to take a break for the day. We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow. Stay warm tonight. Going to be a little on the nippy side.
Very.
We'll let y'all know more about that tomorrow. Mark Yarborough will be joining us tomorrow. He's running for Limestone County Commission Chairman. So Mark will be up here tomorrow making his official debut on the program. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.